Tullow, Ghana, operator of the Jubilee oil field offshore Ghana. With an output of 100,000 barrels of oil per day, it is a key player in the country's energy sector, working in partnership with the government of Ghana. Tullow's operations are located in Takoradi and Sekandi, where its logistics supply base can be found. The current focus of the company is to make sure the Trinibua Enyuram Ntomi project, also known as the 10 project, comes on stream on schedule in late 2016. This is the story of an oil company that has declared a commitment to the principle of shared prosperity.
We want to live and work in the communities that we operate in a way in which the benefits of our operations are shared between ourselves and our communities. It goes beyond sort of the typical industry corporate social responsibility to look into areas where we can deepen the ability of the local company to support our operations through supply services, through capacity building for human resources, and therefore grow the community along as we grow our business as well.
And so, local content is taken seriously. Tullow seeks to drive Ghanaian participation through the supply chain and more. Besides, Ghana has in place an extensive law on local content and participation.
It's something that the company itself, believes is the right thing to do.
It's something we're doing 4 years, 5 years before the legislation came to pass.
It gives us our social license to work and live in the communities that we operate in.
Growing Ghanaian companies is an important part of ensuring local content and participation.
If you look at the supplier base, you want to build capacity that they can grow and do other things and probably even export into other countries. And then on the people side, through the workforce, you train, you develop people, and then they also grow. On day one, you might not be attaining the level expected, but over time, we expect you to increase your contribution in country through the local content development plans.
Because of the speed by which the Jubilee oil field came on stream, there was little local participation. With the 10 project, however, the story has been different.
It's part of our requirements in our contract switching strategy that for our major contractors, for some elements of the work on the 10 FPSO, they had to use Ghanaian companies. As part of our efforts are ensuring that Ghanaians are participating in the oil and gas revenue and developing their capacity.
There are a couple of local companies that have partnered overseas companies that are working together in engineering design, in the environmental area, as well as in the physical installation of the subsea infrastructure, which is phenomenal because, that's cutting edge technology. And to have a team of young Ghanaian engineers and, geologists working side by side with, overseas experts is impressive, and it makes us proud as a company, and indeed as a Ghanaian, that our people are getting involved in subsea engineering, which is really a tough environment.
We required of our contractor to look for a local to work with, and SeaWorld came out top.
SeaWorld Engineering, a Ghanaian welding and fabrication company, is now providing important services to the oil industry in Ghana and other parts of the world. Parts of the new FPSO were built by the company and shipped to Singapore for installation.
It's all about building capacities to be able to provide the service that these oil companies want, and there is an eagerness to build this strength and capacity.
Another Ghanaian company that is also providing an important service in the industry is Zeal Technologies.
We manage all the waste from vessels that berth at the Takoradi port, all waste emerging from the oil and gas industry, and then also mining waste. We manage waste from Liberia, Togo, Benin, Sierra Leone, Mauritania, and Equatorial Guinea. This facility is owned by a Ghanaian and is being run by Ghanaian. All the things that you see, apart from things that we purchase, are installed by Ghanaians. At the beginning, every week, Tullow will be sending their EHS here to look at things. They will do a walk around, things that are not right. They will say, let's do it this way. They put a timeline on it. They supported us on that. At times, with training, they support us as well to bring us up to capacity. Let's hope for Ghana. Yes, if we stick to what we want to do. But one thing is that we have to have patience.
Logistics is another area where Ghanaian companies are showing potential.
We have demonstrated some successes with Ghanaian logistics. They play a really important part, and it's a moving train, and we actually developing and we're getting better with each day.
Batch Freight, a logistics and freight forwarding company in Takoradi, transports specialized equipment for Tullow.
Whether we like it or not, they have a ton of experience that we can, pick from. The ad hoc nature in which we used to probably just pack things up, bundle them together, just hurry and get it done with is no longer the case. If we are willing, with the right attitude, any small business could become something big.
The participation of local service companies in the oil and gas industry is growing.
At the last count, we had over 340 suppliers for Tullow from zero, This is a company that has really demonstrated its willingness to grow local content.
The company, together with its Jubilee partners, created the Jubilee Technical Training Center to train young Ghanaian professionals.
What the Jubilee Technical Training Center was set up to do was to enable us grow skill sets in the broad technical areas that supports oil and gas industry.
When you go there, you see a simulation of all the important models on the FPSO. So it's an opportunity for Ghanaians to go in there, see the real thing in real life.
We want to make them field ready, we say, for the work that is required out there. So it's geared to get you to work in the industry as soon as you're out.
Another key intervention to guarantee business for Ghanaian companies in the industry is the creation of the Enterprise Development Center.
It's primarily to give businesses a get-go so that they are not starting right from the bottom. It's to empower enterprises to win more work from us. So it has a local content dimension to it. But I think the businesses that have approached us in the early stages found it very difficult to actually appreciate the kind of standards that are required of them, the kinds of rigor that are required of them, and again, the pace at which we work.
Through the EDC as well, we introduce them to the procurements that are coming up so that they can prepare themselves. They can look for joint venture partners. They can understand the value chain and participate.
Tullow Oil's commitment to shared prosperity is also evident in the 6 coastal communities within its offshore operational area. The company has identified education and healthcare as 2 key areas to support.
We've intervened in nursery education, i.e., as people go and about their work. We've noticed, and this is something we identified in the ESIA, that if you start out good in education, there's a likelihood that you have a better chance at what you do. So we intervene at that level.
Here, in the fishing community of Amenano, Tullow has built an educational facility for children in the community, many of whom had to make a daily perilous 2-kilometer journey by foot to the nearest school based in Shama.
School football punana ya kumoto. Akwano wal ntama mafumano wa kwa wable.
Nanti na ya ontimi nanti en constitutional more no ma no munyere. Omo ku school no na more no kra no fie. Say there abo we say me say enkwala hu me ba hu enkwala be 4 years ni 3 years na ya mu say omo ni na ku school akama.
This program is giving them quality education. People from other schools, regions like Volta region, even Central region, has been coming to this school to learn from us.
The other strand to our interventions is health. Again, resilient communities, if you're healthy, you have a better workforce. You also tend to have a happier relationship with the communities that you engage. And our investment in health around the CHIPS project is a government program that we've just enhanced. This is not something that we've imposed. We identified that we could actually support this, and we've just turbocharged it a bit in the Western region.
The Community-Based Health Planning Service, CHIPS, of the Ministry of Health is making a big difference to people's lives in several coastal communities through the active involvement of Tullow.
We normally provide house-to-house services, and we don't wait till they get sick before coming here. But we rather visit them, we educate them, we tell them what to do in order not to fall sick.
Chip no bad the community ni yenya fa so power chip no do. Che first since obi yare a be pray ansana wode na kodu anyina se health center ho. So chip be say wo ba bia ya wo ye ya. Nyanya fa wo card na na aba.
Arela no akofo mo krom a obi wo a abrante obeye adwuma mo awo sesi a Intermediate, me yomanka chip compound for Masai BC back one account.
In the long term, Tullow is hopeful that the partnership between it and the government of Ghana will be of benefit to the country.
This is an industry that can grow and make opportunities available to the country, grow its economy, and bring in new talent and skills, or tap into the talent of our people in new areas. I think the important thing is to focus on developing the skill set systematically and making sure that as we progress and as the industry grows, there are more and more local opportunities there are more and more opportunities for Ghanaians and local businesses to play a role in it. I'm convinced that will happen.